Hello, I'm back with another stream. Okay, I'm going to start with my usual warm-up of Puzzle Streak. I did not do an earlier session, so that technically means I should be doing 2 by 32 sessions, which people will probably not want to watch. So if you're not watching this live and you don't like this, feel free to fast forward about 25 to 30 minutes, and then you'll see me playing games. Okay, so checking my microphone volume. Should be good to go. Yeah, another later stream today. Mother's Day, so I was a little busy. The heck is this? I guess he can't protect that knight after the recapture. And we are white, so we can force the knight trade, and then we have the outside passed pawn, which should be winning. Oh, exchange reply. And I don't think I can take the bishop because I'm still down the exchange there. So yeah, I take the queen first. Okay. How do you like that logic? Microphone seems to in my face. We have bishop f2, which wins the queen. This wins like a pawn. Oh, so why don't we win the and then we take here. And then we escape. Although, just give me a second, because if the king comes close, I guess then I take a2. Okay, this wins the queen for the rook. Checking is looking good. If he hides here, we win the queen. If he goes here to f1, that doesn't look so hot. Plus, well, king h1, I win the queen too. But yeah, if he goes to king f1, I don't really have. Oh, then I can go here, check. Knight d2. Black, we are black. We should be fast enough here. And this should pick up the queen. We are black. Yeah, this picks up the knight, and then we get another fork at the end there. And this picks up the bishop. We are white, so this picks up the rook. And then can we stop the mate after? Yes, just barely. And we are black. Rook c8 looks good. Even if I win the bishop, though, is that enough? Yeah, well, that's kind of weird, eh? Because it'll still be equal material. I don't think I like this puzzle. I'm wondering if he has some type of perpetual here. You know, bing, bang, boom. Bang, bing, boom, bang. Okay, I barely avoid it, but I don't think I like this puzzle because, and I'm going to put the engine on after this, because if this is the solution, it's not elementary, Watson. Yeah, this is a terrible puzzle. What? what are we doing? I mean, I guess I want to take because otherwise I think he's just going to take my B pawn. Oh, what a terrible puzzle. So if I look at what's the engine, it's -2 here. What a bad puzzle. This is still tricky to convert this. I mean, we're up a pawn or two. We're up just a, yeah, no, that's a terrible puzzle. Holy crap. Okay. So that was completely underrated. Completely underrated. Okay, so now this old little nugget and this and I think I take here. Oh, but he's protecting himself still. Excuse me. Oh, my rook's protected though right now. So maybe I can give a check. Yeah, there we go. And my hair keeps blowing in my head, on my forehead. No viewers yet. I am streaming, I think. So can I go queen d2? Takes, takes, takes. That looks good. And check this old little tactic here. And this has a fork on e6 at the end. We win a pawn or something. No, we just win the rook. His queen looks trapped. Just verifying. Okay, 21. Doing well so far. This picks up the rook. There's got to be some type of fork here. Or I guess no, it's just queen a4 and he can't protect. His queen is just so... Oh, that's not quite true. He's got queen a6, but then I have c4, which should be winning. Okay. I win the bishop. And this should be a mate. Oh wait, no, because he has knight f1. So if I go rook e1 first, and then I take, then it's mate. Okay, I should almost slow down here a little bit because, okay, so this one could be extremely tricky. So if I take on h6, okay, do I know the most basic of endings? Yeah, that's winning. That's winning. I think. Yeah, because he has to go to g3, and then I've got the opposition here. Okay, you can never be too careful with that, you know. I've even, like a week ago or so, I had an ending and I screwed up. Basic king and pawn ending. I was defending. I had a draw, and yeah, I blundered. Because I moved too quickly. I only had a few seconds left, but I had more. I had like 30 seconds left or 20 seconds, and I still blundered, and it's embarrassing. Okay, so this should just win a rook. And nearing the end, how can you not like this? It looks like there'll be a mate in 2 or 3 here. I don't think it's even worth calculating. Should just be a mate here. Check, and then rook f2. Whoa, almost the same position. Okay, so bishop b6. And if he goes king h1, this is mate. And if he goes king f1, I would be impressed. I would be impressed if he could do that. So, and we are white. This wins a piece. A lot of those forks on this puzzle, this session. This should win the queen. Oh, no, his queen is protected. His queen is protected. So, I've got another check with the knight, though. So, queen g8, king e7, knight f5. And he has to go. Yeah, and then I pick up his rook. Yeah, so knight f5 and then queen d8. Wait, no, still gotta be careful because there's king d7. Yeah, no, I go here first. Yeah. Queen f7, and then that's actually that will be mate. Okay, this is the last one. Ooh, making really good time. Am I improving with my calculation? So we have a check, and then knight g6 looks pretty good. He has two options. If he goes to g8, then rook e8 is not mate. Okay, so rook e7, king f8. Who do we appreciate? Yeah, knight g6 check, king g8, rook e8. Then I can take on h8. That should be good enough. I don't see an immediate mate there, but that should be good enough. And if he doesn't go to g8, if he goes to g7, same. No, it's not the same thing. Yeah, so if I go bing, bang, boom, king g7, I win at least the exchange, though. Then I can just take there. That should be winning. It's the last one, so I hope I don't screw up here, but that should be winning. Yeah, it just ends there. Okay, that's one session down. I'll get one wrong now. And I'll start over and do it again. So that was not bad. That was like that was under 13 minutes, which is pretty good. 13 minutes for 32. That was a pretty easy session though. So let's go again. Getting my puzzles in. Yeah, getting my puzzles in. Okay, you're trying a bit of a blank. So check, king e7, check, and then mate. There should be a mate at the end there. And, ooh, hang on one second. What the heck is this? Oh, then rook f2. That's hard for this level, though. Then rook f2. Okay. Good little pattern to know. Knight in 1. Wins the rook. Oh, that's a terrible puzzle, though, because it's still very tricky. Although my king might be close enough to his to those connected pass pawns. I think just king h5 here. And we are white, so discovery. Probably this wins the rook, and I'm just hoping I can stop that pawn at the end. Probably can. And white. Oh, we have a rook as well. What the heck is going on here? So check. If he takes here, I have a very odd mate, an extremely odd mate. Wow. What a weird looking mate. Okay, we are black. This should pick up a piece. We are white. This one looks tricky. Oh, I think I've got allergies because my eye is itchy. I think I'm just going to win the C5 pawn. Is that good enough to win? Probably. I don't like this puzzle though. He just took a piece, so we must have a mate here. Mate in 2. And this should be... We're going to win the queen, but we have to give up 2 rooks for it. But then we'll win the bishop at the end as well. Oh, that was dumb. He should have went queen h3. I think I just win a knight at the end. Yeah, so that should just be a free knight. Okay, finally one that is stumping me. Oh, his queen's under attack, so I just take on f1. I didn't see that my bishop was on his queen. Now, is that good enough? Because I'm currently down a piece. Ah, my chair keeps moving. Okay. Take. Yeah, because I'll have more pawns at the end. There's a square here. So this is a mate in 2. And check. What if I start this way? Does that do anything? No. Okay, so we have to start here. And then mate. Okay. This should just pick up the a piece. And we are currently up equal. So that should be good enough. And so if I take the knight, yeah, and if he takes my rook here, then I take his rook here. Yeah, I think it's taking on b5. Okay, ooh. So we need a breakthrough. I'm thinking c3. That should be it. And we are white. Whoa. Oh, what? Oh, we have another pawn here. Okay. Yeah. And Zwischenzug. And I'm doing well, man. 18 minutes in. This is my second session. Like, I don't know if my pattern recognition is improving or I'm just getting easy sets, but I really feel like I'm doing better. Okay, so this bishop is kind of oddly placed. I kind of want to bury it. So this is forcing, and then I can win the bishop that way. Rook a1. And I don't think he has a good reply against that. Okay. There should be a mate in 2. And there should be a mate in 2. And this one looks tricky. So if I move my queen, oh, check, and then I take his queen. Okay. His queen's under attack, so it's my queen. So, So what? Oh, I see. And he's also hitting this. Okay, so it's equal material right now. If I take his queen, he needs to take my queen. And then I'm wondering if I can then just take his bishop, because if he recaptures, then I take his knight and I'm up a piece. And if he takes my knight, technically I have bishop b2, but that's pretty convoluted. And then he takes my knight. I think technically I'm up there, but that's tricky. Hello, this chess scholar, my only regular these days. This is my second session. I did a 32, and I'm only 21 minutes in. This is the best I've ever done. But yeah, this one's tricky. Like it might be takes. Yeah, takes because I'm up material there. I'm up a pawn and the exchange. Is that enough for the puzzle, or could it be something else? But I have some difficulty in believing it would be something else. Because if I take the knight, he's just going to take my bishop, and there's no other. I'm going to go for that. I mean, I got to trust myself. Yeah, I don't like that puzzle though. It's too hard. It should be higher rated, I think. A little bit. Not tremendously, but it should be like 1850 or something. Okay, so we're down a piece, so we need something major. My knight is not going to ever do anything. This bishop is probably not going to do anything, so it's got to be just my heavy pieces. His knight might be overloaded here, so I might be able to start with this check. If he takes here, then I take the rook. But yeah, then that would be winning. So that might be the solution. I think I've just reverse engineered it. And I think I might just go with that, because that looks correct. Okay, we are black. Having a hard time seeing. Oh, his rook must be trapped. King f6. The rook has nowhere good to go. Okay. We are black. Oh, just a freebie. Oh, and he goes there. Yeah, so I just, well, yeah, I'll be up a knight. Okay. And this should be like a mate in 3 or something. Check. I mean, and he takes and then check here, and then, yeah, it'll be mate there. Yeah, check. Okay, last one. Yeah, great 2 sessions in a row. I really am improving, or I'm just getting lucky with the puzzles lately. So I have a discovery on this rook. I can probably just go knight f5. And that looks to be winning a piece. So, okay, going to end it there. I'll just get one wrong now. So that 24 minutes. 24 minutes. I did 2 by 32 sessions in 24 minutes. For me, that's very good. That's 64 puzzles. 64 puzzles in 24 minutes. Woo! Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, no, that felt good. That was a good. That was a good little session there. Ooh, two by 32 in 24. Okay, I'm going to play classical now. Okay. Unfortunately, I've still been getting my ass kicked in games. I haven't really improved my rating in forever, like a year or something, or longer. Let's take a look while waiting. So for classical on Lichess, my last personal best was almost 2 years ago. That's sad, eh? A year and 10 months since my last personal best on classical. For rapid, over 2 years, just over 2 years since I set a new personal best on rapid. Excuse me. On blitz, 3 years, over 3 years since I've set a new personal best on blitz. I suck, man. Don't get old. Do not get old. Okay, waiting for a game now. Three years. Hello, Kai. Yeah, I know, but I work hard. I mean, like, I do everything you should be doing. I do puzzles. I read chess books. I play games. I analyze. I play slow time controls. I work on my ending. I do everything you should be doing, but I haven't improved. Now, maybe this is just a penalty because for the first like 3 years that I started playing chess as an adult, my rating was just on a steady climb. But I've plateaued for the past couple of years, honestly. That's the truth. I mean, I'm not going to. That's the struggle of an adult improver. I'm not giving up though. I mean, I'm very persistent. Hello, Sanchita. I don't know why I said it with like a special intonation, but hello, Matrix. You ended up giving up. Okay, thanks for the advice and thanks for the encouragement on that. Yeah, it's rough, but that's honestly that's the main thing of chess that I like is the struggle. I love how hard it is to improve. Now it's getting a little bit much because a 1 to 2 year plateau is a little frustrating. Actually, I think it's safe to say 2 years. I mean, it's been 2 years since I've set new personal best. So, yeah, it is frustrating. I might just be past, over the hill, but yeah, I'm gonna keep at it. Okay, still waiting for a game here. I'll wait another little while. You know what's interesting? You mentioning cheaters. I have not gotten a rating refund in forever. Like I had one like a month ago or something, but I get maybe one a year. Doesn't that seem unusual? Like I'm only facing one. Okay, I got a game here. Fedor from Russia. Looks like a nice established account. Well, he doesn't have that many classical games, but he's got a million blitz games. Okay, everything's on stream. Okay, here we go. Classical. Sicilian. Excuse me. Okay, so typical Sicilian. What type are we going to get? Dragon, Najdorf. Wow, Scheveningen. Yeah, with no a6, I think. Ooh, I think I've changed what I've done. G4 is the carries attack, but I think F4. I think I switched to F4, but I don't know. It's when I can't remember if it's when the knight is on F6, because you can also play G4 against knight C6, and also um, against something else that I'm trying to remember. It's not so great against A6. That's the and then E6. That's the delayed carries. It's not so good, but yeah, against knight C6 and knight F6, G4 is good here. But um, I'm just trying to remember because I switched from G4 to F4. Wait, no, this is not the bayonet attack or the carries attack. They're kind of the same thing. Is this, yeah, but did I switch to F4? Oh, I can't remember if this is the line. If it's not the line, then when did I switch to F4? Like what? My memory is failing me. No, I think no. I think I remembered. I play F4 against the black lion. That G4 then is the bayonet attack. This is not the black lion, so I am going G4. Yeah, black lion. I used to play G4. That's the bayonet attack, and I switched to F4 because it's even better by like 10 centipawns. Partly why I had trouble remembering this because this is a pretty rare opening from black. You don't see this too often. So I actually don't know this very well because I've only ever had this a handful of times. Um, and so let me try to remember. Now, I don't remember if I want to put the bishop on G2 or not. Yeah, this is, I think, the main line. Um, and now I'm trying to remember, like, I might have something in my notes, which I'll look up after. And my notes might say something like, Bishop G2 is no good. You play this all the time. But I don't know. I can't remember if that's this line or not. And yeah, I think it's actually Rook G1. Oh, but then there's another line. There's so many similar lines like this. Like, so it's easy to get them mixed up because there's so many subtleties. They're all more or less okay, but I'm trying to optimize here. But Rook G1, it might be Rook G1 or possibly H4. Yeah, I can't remember. I always get the timing of Bishop G2 incorrect. I think I'm going to lean towards Rook G1 here though. I mean, it's going to be one or the other. Like I can't play Rook G1 and Bishop G2, right? That doesn't make any sense. It's one or the other. Rook G1, I guess I'm casting queenside, which he doesn't have A6 prepared, so I think I have some time to do that. I'm going to play Rook G1. Don't want to dedicate more time to it than I have right there. And there might be something that I'm remembering about where black here, it was Irina Krush a couple years ago playing in like the US Women's Championship. And I forget who she was playing. Yeah. And like white is quite, well, notably better here. I think something like +1. Oh, I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. Yeah, but I always get this Bishop G2 thing confused. Because again, there's so many openings like that. But this looks okay. And then G5. No, I think I'm right, man. I if we will look this up after, I think black. I think Irina Crush played this as black, and then I think she played G5, which is oh yeah, man, this is starting to come back to me. She played G5, and then um, I'm trying to remember her opponent. It was like Carissa Yip, I think maybe, and then H4. I think it's probably you sack a pawn. So I think Irina Crush played G5, and then I think it was Carissa played H4, which is the best engine move. And then so you sack the pawn. Oh, it's all flooding back to me now. You sack the pawn to do something. I think then you go back to the H file, something like that. Oh, I think. Oh, my memory. Okay, remind me to look that up after the game. Okay. Anyways, bishop e7. So yeah, I don't think g5 is the best reply because what I said, white can sack a pawn. So this might be the better move. Okay, so let me just think here. So bishop e7. What do I want to do? If I go h4, let's just say I had two free moves here. h4, g5, and he has to move the knight, right? I don't think he wants to take. Maybe he gets the open. He gets the open h file, h4, and that's if I get two free moves. But he'll yeah, and then if he goes, but then yeah, this open h file is good for me though, you know. Bing bang, bing bang. Let's say like knight d7. But yeah, then what? Then g6, g6, f6. Pretty comfortable for me though. So h4 might be in the cards. That's if I get two free moves. If he's not so nice and plays something like knight c6, I can probably just trade and still play g5. I think h4 is legitimate. Now, what if he moves the knight proactively? Then that could be a bit uncomfortable. h4, knight fd7, g5. Yeah, that's not looking so good, eh? So he can probably just h4. He can just move the knight. h4, knight fd7, g5. Yeah, takes. No, I can still do that, eh? All right. h4, knight fd7, g5. Yeah, hg. I can still do that. Okay, I think I will play that. h4. Okay, so if knight c6, I don't know if I should play g5 or if I should take on c6. I could also play bishop e3 potentially. But then after knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, possibly I could take with a queen there. Then e5. No, then my bishop is off of g5. So I might want to take with a queen. Possibly I could play bishop e3. Knight c6, bishop e3, knight takes d4, queen takes d4. Might be valid. Other options, taking potentially, but then I start to worry about, because he's building up a strong center here, then I start to worry about d5. Also, rook b8 can be a little annoying just because he starts to get some action on my queen side, which is where I plan to castle. So I'm not so hot on trading knights on c6 like that. Plus, when I have more space, I don't really want to go out of my way to make trades. So I am leaning more towards bishop e3. Now, The other option is to continue with g5. Okay, no, he goes there. That doesn't seem great. But he is hitting h4. Okay. Oh, maybe that makes sense. Maybe that makes sense. I'm a little stuffed from my allergies in my nose. I'm a little nasally here. Yeah. So that seems good. I could bring the knight back to f3. That cost me a move, though. Then again, he played knight h7, right? He played knight h7, so I can afford to maybe play knight f3. Oh, wait, he still just takes. Okay, I can't defend the pawn, so I have to either play g5. No, but g5 draws a pawn or else h5, which I don't want to do. I do not want to play h5. So, yeah, maybe this might be a good move here. Yeah, because h5, then just like knight g5. I have f4, but my attack has dwindled. So, so if I play g5 and hg, let's say knight takes g5, bishop takes g5, bishop takes g5, and then f4. I guess he can take on f4. Oh, losing my voice. Because I get g7, which I'm considering. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. f4. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Could he just go bishop e5? But it's, yeah. So g5, hg, hg. Knight takes g5, bishop takes g5, bishop takes g5. f4. So if he goes bishop f6 there, like I'm down a pawn, but his position is questionable. In fact, I might have bishop b5 check. He has king f8. Like, I'll be down a pawn, but I have quite the attack. I might actually go for that. I'm going to go for this. Good move? Questionable move? I don't know. But I'm attacking. His king's in the center. I think I need to keep continuing here. And yeah, I could lose a pawn, but he won't have proper development. My king's also in the center. That's true. But I'm attacking, though, so it's not so bad. I think this might be the correct move. Offering a pawn, but continuing the attack. Black's king is in the center, and his pieces are scrambled. We'll see. No, but I'm pretty happy that I think I remembered that opening and it being from Irina Krush versus Carissa. Yep. We'll see. I'm really curious if I'm correct. I remember, yeah. Now, I might not be correct. Okay, so I guess I can pre-move the recapture. Okay, I'm down to 7 minutes. This is only move 9. It's only move 9. I've spent half my time by move 9. But my following moves, I should be able to play quicker because these were super committal. And I was trying to rack my memory to remember correctly. and actually my opponent is thinking as well, so that kind of balances things out. Yeah, I think I've got a little bit of spring allergies now. My nose is plugged. Uh, I had a 2-hour nap around 5 p.m. So I'm pretty awake. I'm starting to get a little hungry. What did I eat today? I had chicken wings. I had like maybe 8 or 9 chicken wings around 3 p.m. And okay, here he goes. Then I came home and had some soup. It was like a bacon and sausage soup with a tiny bit of cheese and some juice, and then chocolate. Yeah, that's all I ate today. Later, I think I'm gonna have some, like around midnight, I'll have some rice and some ribs that I made. And by the way, my ribs are awesome, man. They're like easily restaurant quality, if not probably better than restaurant quality, honestly. Yeah, I'll probably have that and then some salad. I eat late at night, so that'll be a good meal before bed. Salad, rice, and ribs. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm thinking about food. Possibly I make some pasta or ramen, but ramen is not so great before bed. Too much liquid in my stomach. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to make you hungry if you don't have food readily available. It's annoying. It's like I can't watch like anything food related before bed. Like I watch my phone in bed before I go to sleep. I can't watch anything like I can't watch like a cooking show before bed. Who the hell? That's psychotic. Then you're just thinking about food and you're hungry. Yeah. I can't sleep if like without I have to eat before going to bed. Like right before sleeping. I know it's not really healthy to do that, but I need to sleep on a full stomach. My favorite chess YouTuber. Um, I like Jerry from Chess Network, especially. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm playing a game of chess. Let me go back. But yeah, I like Jerry from Chess Network, and then ask me again later to fill in the rest. So G6 looks very good. Yeah, he did get scared here. I could play maybe Rook H1, just pinning him, because that's kind of funny. He's pinned now. But then again, then he just takes on G5. So that doesn't make sense. I could play f4. What if I just ignore it? Because like nothing has changed here, right? Nothing has changed. Bishop e3, knight g5 takes. No, something has changed. I can't take on g7. So I think I need to play f4. I think I have to play f4 now. Now, hopefully e5 doesn't rip me to shreds. It might. But then maybe knight f3 there. Okay, I'm going to play a little quicker here. I'm going to start to change the pace a little bit because, yes, nearing the 5-minute mark. But e5 does concern me a little bit. And I'm thinking knight f3. I don't want to take because he just recaptures and then trades everything. And then I've got, yeah, it's then g5 falls. So I think knight f3 is the only move. I don't want knight db5. Knight db5. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I don't want knight db5 because it doesn't do anything. And then he can still just take on f4. F5 doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. I still think e5 was the right move there, but so I could entertain this idea again, but there's still, then he can undermine my center. His bishop can open up later. Bishop b7 even. I don't think I want to take. So maybe bishop e3. And then, oh, but then he might take and then e5. Oh no, but I take with my queen then. Bishop e3, knight c6, queen d4. And then if e5, still tricky. I think I can take. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe I should move the knight even here because I don't know if I want to allow this trade. Queen takes d4 is probably the right way to recapture. Then e5. I do have queen a4 and then bishop b5 there. But this is really fragile. Very fragile. I think I want to keep the pieces on. I think knight f3. But knight f3, e5 once again. Yeah, he's really undermining me here. But that might be the right choice. Knight f3, e5. I'm not positive about this solution. E5 is the key move for him. I mean, he needs to play it. But yeah, e5. I have 3 defending here. I wonder if I could then play f5. But that sacks a pawn. He can't take here, though. But that's interesting. Knight f3, e5, f5. And then after g, f, e, f, bishop f5. I don't love it. It's interesting though. Bing, bang. Yeah, can't. So can I just do nothing? Knight f3, e5, and do nothing? Maybe. Actually, what about just bishop b5 right now? Maybe. Oh, my time's ticking. But yeah, maybe just bishop b5 right now. Then bishop d7. No, that doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, oh, that doesn't make sense. Still tricky. What about rook h1 now? Rook h1, e5. But he'll bring the king there eventually. But then I can bring the queen in. I'm getting, I don't know. Maybe I do trade it, and then later, okay, I don't know. Maybe I will take it. I don't know. I burned a lot of time there too. I don't know. Yeah, this rook h1's interesting. I'm losing the thread here. It's queen d4 that stops e5. Ooh, rook h1, queen d4 is an idea, or queen d4 right away. Although, can he still just play e5 and then like f6? Possibly. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go. I'll go here first. Yeah, I don't know. Rook h1 first. I'm not sure. Was interesting as well. Okay, down to 2 minutes. I spent like 3 minutes on that knight takes c6 move. Long game. This is only move 13. Okay, rook h1, and I can. Yeah, I'm going to do that just because it makes sense. Like what? Okay, and then I'm thinking rook h8. That's a dangerous proposition. Or even just yeah. Oh yeah, that drops my rook. Rook h8, c5. Technically, I'm surviving. Not really. Yes, I am. Check. No, I'm not. I'm not surviving that. So that's dangerous. Okay. I don't know. It feels like I should still be pretty good here, though. Bishop e3. I think it's time to... castle here. So e5 now still doesn't work for him. c5 does, so that's okay, I think. Now, if c5, do I want to do a little trait? Not really. I have more space, but this bishop could be a problem. Excuse me. So c5, bishop b5. I don't know. He might even have knight d7 there. Knight d7, rook h8 might be bad for him. Yeah, that's too active for me, I think. So bishop b5. I don't think knight d7 is great. So excuse me, he has to play bishop d7. And then queen a4. Okay. So I think I castle here. Just play quickly there. Oh, look at this position. I think I played this nicely. I mean, I'm still on him here. Okay, he wants c5. I could go king b1. Maybe a little slow. Okay, this is going to be hard to find a move here in this position. How do I attack him here? Maybe he'll just double up on the h file, or bishop g2. That might be interesting. Actually, this you can also like protect here like a dragon, Yugoslav. I'm thinking bishop g2 and then trying to double up here. Could I even do stuff like, no, what am I doing? Yeah, but like try to trade. Then he's going to castle here. I don't know how wise that is. Okay, making a move before I flag. I'll go bishop g2, and then I can't go here first because again c5 just destroyed. He wants this to happen. He's kind of making waiting moves. He's making waiting moves to hope that I'll eventually play rook h8. Okay. He got tired of waiting. So I could take, I think that, I mean, I do open things up, but that's not such a bad plan here, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna take. F7 is now weak-ish. Okay, I guess I just go straight back. Nothing fancy. Oh, he can castle there, though. Should I stay on a7 so he can't castle? c5? Yeah, that's not so great. Oh, yeah, this maybe I shouldn't have done that last move. Okay, I get okay. Castles or rook d8? Big choice for him. He castles. Okay, I can bring the queen here. Bishop a3 doesn't do anything. Yeah, I can also go. Oh, this is fork. We got a fork. F7 a7. F7 a7. Overall, I'm very happy with how I played the game, though. This cannot be a pleasant position for black. If I flip the board, you cannot be happy here as black. This is miserable. You're crying in this position. This is very stressful for black to play. But I'm down to 1 minute. Okay. I do think I'm just going to take on a7 because I'm threatening bishop b6. He can take here check. That doesn't really bother me. I don't think I want to take on f7. I am hitting his bishop. But then he's probably just going to go here. Yeah, that's still decent for me, but I think I'm going to take on a7. Okay, yeah, go check. And I'm going to take that opportunity. Oh, does he have c5? Oh god, he's got c5, so I may need to play bishop e3 here. If I go king b1, I think he has c5. Then again, I've got moves still. And then what, sack it? Should I how should I play? Should I play safe? No, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk. So c5, knight d5. I'm taking the risk, going all in here. Okay, so yeah, he protects that. Okay. Well, now, yeah, I still might. Oh god, my time. Maybe I should come back now. Actually, let's just go here first. And then come back. Maybe bishop c5 offer a trade. Because my queen is still up in his grill. But my knight is terrible. I would love him to push this c-pawn. His knight is also pretty good. But I'm giving him the bishop pair. But also if I trade that knight, then I have bishop h3. And I get to trade off a pair of bishops. So I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Offer him here and then bishop h3. So if he doesn't take me up on that, he does. Yeah, so bishop h3 next, if he lets me. He might come here, actually. Because then he has bishop e7. I don't know. Maybe he can't do that. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, c5 or f5 rather. That might be good. Yeah. I don't know. Can he afford to do that? Maybe. I'm not sure what that's about. That's a strange move. That has to be a bad move. Yeah. Okay. This has to be a bad move. That's a terrible move, but I'm happy he played it. Okay. He just wanted to protect e5. I see. Okay. So now double up here. Yeah. What if I take first? No, let's just double up. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Got to be a little bit careful about back ranks after. Fortunately, he doesn't have a light squared bishop, so I can play a3 for Luft, safe Luft move. And things are looking good again. The only problem is my knight is dominated, but his c6 pawn is so weak. Like I'm threatening rook e6. Now, what if we trade here twice? Yeah, my knight sucks, and he's got a passer on the g file. So trading twice benefits him. I could avoid the trade, and I think I will avoid the trade because trading just does not benefit me. My knight just sucks. Maybe I can go knight a4. Even then, I'm not getting. There's stuff. No, I can't go here though. Yeah, knight a4 check, king b8. I do improve it though, but this g pawn is the big problem. The g pawn, because even if I get this going, or sorry, like back here to c4. Okay. So he avoids that. A4 or A3. A4 could run. I'm thinking A4. Okay. So I've built up a bit of a time bank. So if he runs the G pawn, I mean, that is scary. That's my only fear here. And he's got these squares covered, so I'm doing nothing on the D file. This was a very good game. Win or lose, this was a good game. Even if I blunder. This is what I want out of my games. Like this was a good game. Yeah, so if he runs here, what am I doing? Like push. If he takes, I guess I could bring in my knight actually. Now that I have a4, I've got knight. Yeah, I've got. Okay, I could offer a rook trade, but I think I'm going to come in here. Yeah, so I have knight b4, and I have. Oh, that's also kind of nice. Knight d5, or not? I mean, knight b5 or knight d5. Knight d5 is kind of nice. He has to protect or move this bishop. Okay, he saw it. Damn, he saw it. I can still run the A pawn. I also have here. Oh, baby. Rook d6. That's just winning. Oh, there's this. So annoying. That is so annoying. Rook d6, bishop e7. So close to being good. Now, but I've got that on as an option if he ever moves the bishop somewhere. I think I'm going to keep pushing, but this runs and that's scary. But yeah. Actually, he might go here next, bishop e7. Yeah, he goes bishop e7. I can come here, I attack his pawn. I don't really want to go. No, I have to protect this. Oh, that might force a trade. I might have to go queen b6 here. Oh, that sucks. He kind of got me there. There's no way out of it. I have to go queen b6. Oh, and then the G pawn runs and I'm dead. I don't see a good. Oh, it was so close to. Okay, I don't see a good solution, so I'll just go queen b6. He saw my threats. He played queen c7, and then yeah, damn, because I had great options there. Queen c7 was critical, and bishop e7 was also critical. But he defended. So now I'm worse. So takes, and even just king b7. Well, no, king b7, he drops the bishop, but it's just a matter of time. He just goes bishop here, and this runs. My knight sucks. Pawns on both sides of the board. Black is much better here. He defended nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate. My knight sucks. His rook is better. His pawns are way better. Yeah. Here. Actually, check. Oh shit! Hang on. Check. Can I just queen? I can just queen. I can just queen. King's overloaded. Overloaded king. Still work though, because the G pawn is going to be annoying, but those puzzles are working. Hello, recursion. Those puzzles are working. Okay, stop celebrating. I've got 28 seconds left. Still tricky. But I'll be up a piece. I mean, okay, but this is still annoying. Fortunately, I have an e-pawn, which just gives him one pawn to work with. Really. Okay, yeah, just go after. Actually, I'm supposed to go after the leading pawn. Yeah, this is a natural one, but in these cases, you want to go after the leading pawn. Although, can I just win? Yeah, so let's go after the leading pawn. So he can support it with the rook, but then his rook's in. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, still work. This is still a lot of work. This is a lot of work. Like I have a knight for. Yeah, this is still a shitload of work. In fact, I don't even know if I'm winning, honestly. I might not be winning here. It might just be a draw. So I'm thinking knight a4. I mean, I don't really know. I'm trying to get active, but this is a terrible. Whoa! I'm going to flag here. Okay, let's just make a move. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no! I can always go back. I can go back, but I wasted a move. That was a blunder. Yeah, I have to go. Oh, actually, I know. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no, my pawn. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, I had to give it a try. It was a little lame, I admit. So bring in the king, probably. Oh no, this is a strat again. Okay, so can he just attack me? No, because he's got to hug his pawn. Otherwise, I take on f7. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's yeah. This is not easy. He's up a pawn and he's got a connected passed pawn, and I have no pawn threats of my own. Like, so this is still very tricky. I think white is winning, but it's by no means simple. In fact, he might try this, and then that wins my rook. Oh shit! I think no, he did the wrong move order. I think I lost my rook, but he did the wrong move order. He did. I think he had to go rook a1. I think I might have been dead there. Okay, so now He's playing this wrong. He's playing this very wrong. I could go here, but that doesn't make any sense. I could go here, but he gets a tempo on it. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I'm not sure if he had played rook h1, I might have just lost the rook. Okay, so this is all still so tricky. Bring in the king now. Oh, fork. Oh, wins that. Doesn't work. Maybe I should have went there. Okay, bring in the king. What a roller coaster. I don't want to connect this crap. Yeah, this is looking bad again, eh? Okay, let's take fork now. Pin, that's bad. But then I can go up. It's interesting. Maybe I should move the king up first. Or even here. Keep moving up the king. Might just go there. Tricky. I can win a pawn here, at least trade one. I want my pawns, so I need my pawns. I need my pawns. Otherwise, it might come down to like rook against rook and knight against rook, which is, I mean, I shouldn't fear that. But I want my pawns. I just want them because I might have to sack my knight for these two pawns. And if I only, that would be a Philidor, right? If I gave away this pawn, yeah. Okay, so I can cut him off. I like that. I like that. In fact, that wins, I think that wins the C pawn. What a game. Oh no, Lichess is going to restart. I hate that because when I only have 30 seconds, I can flag because of server issues. But I've got 8 minutes before the restart. Okay, so I think I take that. These are very dangerous, but his king is cut off. Hopefully he doesn't have like perpet. He might put my king back on b2 here. Nope. I think that's a mistake. Because I can bring in my king. Although this, you can keep checking here, but my knight sucks. Yeah, but I can come in. You can go after this one, but then I bring my knight somewhere. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Okay, and just go here. Then he pushes, but then I have check. Bing bang check. That's winning. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, I could keep just running because nothing has changed here. Nothing has changed. Like, because I'm still threatening. Oh, something has changed. It's not check anymore. It still looks good, though. Oh, let's just check. But I can come in here. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, but then he's got here. Okay, I'm running out of time, but there's this. I don't think I played that. I should have probably brought the king in. Because there's this now. So, f4, king d3. Yeah, then that's good. Then I'm back into that old position again. Yeah, so I wonder if I should trade now. Or be greedy. Oh, okay, I'm going to trade. I don't know. I don't have much time. And then I wanted king to stay cut off. So, oh shit, hang on. Because there was this that I was scared of, like, I was scared of that. Is this still a problem? Yeah, I think I have to go here. What about a check first? No, I'm complicating matters. I didn't know. I don't know about the trading of pawns. I needed more time. So this is very tricky still. What a long game. And I am worried about Lichess restarting. So give a check. Yeah, I'm just helping his, no, I'm helping his king come in. Let's bring in the knight. If he pushes too far, I should be able to stop it with my king, knight, and rook combined. So I want to keep his king segregated here. Yeah, I want to keep this cut off. And now I just go after the pawn. This is very stressful. Like, I don't know what you guys feel here. Okay, so check. I'm trying to force trades here. This might be good. But then there's a check, eh? Push, cut him off. No, that drops pieces. Okay, I guess I will push the pawn. Yeah, this is as I was saying, this is very stressful. I don't want his king coming in. Attack here. Just getting increment. I don't really want to do this, but I don't have time. So now he only has 2 squares. That's something. Unfortunately, one of them is a check. Yeah, and if I go here, he can repeat. What if I go to this side? Is that an idea? Seems wrong, but let's try it out. Oh, I might have, does this work? Oh, that doesn't win, eh? Okay. What a long game. This is 1 hour. Oh God, it's going to be rook against, it's going to end up rook and knight against rook, which I can't remember. Is that a, I can't remember if that's a, I think that's a win. I can't go back here because he just dances back and forth. So, this is good here. Woo! Okay. Now I don't have to worry about that pawn. Okay, just bring in the king now. I'm still racing against maybe I want to go this way. Or can I do this? Maybe that makes the most sense. But his king can come in. And I actually don't have a good discovery. So maybe I'll do it this way. Come in here. Oh yeah, so Lichess restarts in a minute, and I have 28 seconds. I'm really scared that I'll flag from Lichess's server restart. I'm very nervous about that. Okay, fortunately I'm building some increment here. Yeah, should be making progress. Does it matter which way I go? Center is always centralizing is always good. Yeah. How to progress here? I don't know if I want to. Wonder if I should just push the pawn. No, maybe I come in here. It's interesting. The natural move is to come here. In a blitz game, I would have done that. Okay, so Lichess just restarted. And the clock stopped. No! After all that, I'm going to die. Oh, come on, Lichess. If that game doesn't count, or if I flag, okay, it's back. See, that's what I was scared of. And my time is running. I had to refresh. That's what I was scared of. Okay, I can come here and then I can block with the. Yeah, I did lose time on that from the server reset. That's what I was scared of. Over an hour investment into the game, and then Lichess restarts. Okay, so I am making progress here. My opponent left the game just because the server reset. I think he's back now. Yeah. So what about a check here? Then he's on the back rank all of a sudden. And he can't go here. And yeah, so this is forced. Wait, that's not true. He could go here because I can't. I'm in check. Okay, so maybe I just keep him on the back rank at this point. Just put him on the back rank, and then I don't have to worry about it for a while. So check. Well, I kind of like just a check here. He's going the wrong direction. He's going the wrong direction. Away from my pawn. And I think I just bring up the king. And if he gives me a check, bring up the king again. I think that's reasonable. So here, here, here. But then he has rook h4. And then I can go here. Yeah, I think I can do that. So bing, bang, bing, and then I have knight b6. Only move. Only move. Oh, he moved again? Okay, I don't even. Yeah, so I just go here. I could also go here. Then I can also defend this way, but I like keeping them cut off. But this still might make, maybe even here might make more sense because. Oh, but then he gets to the other side. Is this better? Okay, yeah, I'll go this way. Go that way. And then knight b6. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, so I push. and push. And push. And I expect resignation soon. Either this move or next move. Otherwise, it's a kid and we block. Wow, what a game. Holy smokes. That was a nice game. 13 viewers. Okay, he resigns. Okay. Woo, what a game. Come on, that was a nice game to watch, wasn't it? Like, and I said before, even when the position was shaky, I said win or lose, this was a good game. That was entertaining and I think well played. And a nice long game. That was 82 moves. Hello, George Finkling. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, it looks like my opponent lost 22 rating points. I guess his RD is a little high. So let's take a look at that from the top. Yeah, so I wanted to look this up after. So as I say, I think there's a game between Irina Krush as black against, I believe it was Carissa Yip as white. And I think Rook G1 was played. And then I'm pretty sure Irina Krush played G5 here, which the computer, from what I remember, doesn't like because you sack the H pawn. And then after GH, I can't remember the continuation, but I think just long term that H file is under white's control. I think you just go back Rook H1. And I can almost just remember the commentary from the St. Louis Chess Club. I mean, somebody could try to find that game and I can, yeah, almost show it on here, although I'm worried about copyright strikes. But yeah, I remember like Yasser Seirawan and the commenting it. Anyway, I could be wrong. I might be mixing this up with another position. Actually, but before I do, I am going to load that into CPT. So let me load up CPT here with the magic of television. Boom. There we go. So this was just running a position from earlier today, which I'm just going to update, and then I will load this up. I don't think some of you newer viewers have seen me do this before. Longtime viewers will, but oh, actually I don't have H3 in this. Okay, it's not in there. Yeah. Oh, CPT is Chess Position Trainer, an antiquated chess software that nobody uses but me. It's how I build and keep track of my opening repertoire. I have ChessBase as well, and I have that open as well too. But so I'm going to load up that position now. So let's see if I remembered correctly. What did he play? E6? No, he played D6 here, and then knight F6 and E6. So G4, H6, Rook G1. Yeah, see my notes? So I say you mistakenly play H3 here a lot, or worse, Bishop G2, which is equals. You do this still. See, I told you during the game, I told you, and I did remember it. So my memory worked today. And then G5, see? Irina Krush played G5 against Carissa Yip. Wow, my memory is, I did good on the tactics at the start, and I just nailed my memory on this opening. Yeah, in the I thought it was 2 years ago, but it was 4 years ago. The 2020 U.S. Women's Championships. I can't believe it's that long ago already. Holy crap. And then, yeah, H4. I guess I don't have it deeper than this. But, yeah, if G takes H, G5. So it's not about Rook H1. It's about G5. G5 is just straight up winning, like plus 1.5 here. So I remember that little idea, even though this is a rare opening. Actually, while I continue looking at the game, I am just going to let this run. Actually, I'm going to run this one deeper, because last time I ran it was Stockfish 14.1. Okay, so let me get back to the game. So yeah, my memory served me well there. Bishop e7 though was played instead of g5, and I attacked anyways. I think we'll see what the engine says after, but my g5 move I'm pretty proud of, because it potentially sacks a pawn for continued aggression, which is not my style at all. I'm a very passive player. I like Karpov and Petrosian, but I think this was the right decision, because I keep a very aggressive position, and Black's king is in the center and awkward. Okay, thanks for stopping by, the Chess Scholar. Yeah, that was a great game, right? And then so I played g5, hg, hg, and he played g6. Yeah, so he thought for a very long time here. Had he taken, I forget, was I going to play f5 or f4? I forget if I was going to play f4 or take first. No, yeah, it must have been f4 first. Is that right? I already forgot my ideas here. Yeah, had he taken takes. No, wasn't there something about taking on g7? I forget if I was planning f4 first or bishop takes g5, and then after bishop g5, f4. I think that's what I was planning. And then bishop f4, rook g7. And I just felt like I had a good attack there. So I'll look at that with the engine afterwards. He played g6 though, played f4. And then I thought for a very long time here, I didn't want to take the knight, because I didn't really like the idea of him playing d5 later and opening up the position and trading. But I also didn't like the alternatives, because otherwise e5 comes, and that really bothered me. I was really scared of e5 being played. And queen d4, I liked, because I'm threatening rook h1. At least I think I was. Yeah, because he has to move the rook. Yeah, so I wasn't sure. I was thinking also rook h1 first, but then I think I didn't like it because of c5. Yeah, so I went queen d4 first. Yeah, so he moves off. Yeah, so this is how it happened. Bishop e3. I spent a long time on this move as well, because again, I was still scared of e5. Castled, queen c7. Yeah, took. Yeah, I'm not sure what the computer will think about this. I was starting to get a little bit low on the clock at this point, though. Yeah, so I have a fork on a7 and f7. Took here. Now this was a little dangerous, because there is c5, but I didn't have much time, and I did kind of take a risk there. I saw that I had knight d5, potentially knight. Oh, I guess I don't have knight b5 because it drops the knight. But yeah, so bishop takes a7, c5. I saw knight d5, and it looked good enough. I'm hitting his bishop too, so I guess he would have to play queen d6. Oh yeah, so then that does just work. I just assumed it would work. Then I take, and I'm. Oh wait, I'm still trapped there though. But no, I can weasel my way out. Yeah. Okay. So I think this was actually fine. And I was just buying time here. I think I had under a minute at this point. I think this is a mistake. That was. Oh no, yeah. I keep forgetting he's defending this. Still, I think that's a mistake. maybe just playing rook e8 or queen c7, but this has to be a mistake. Yeah, I had this plan for a while. Just want to trade off that bishop. It's a very good defender for black, and my bishop is doing nothing, so trade that off and doubled up here. Now I think black was close to equalizing, or even no, around here I thought black might have been better. I thought he should just play rook d8 because my knight is not great here, and he has a protected passed pawn. So I thought rook d8, and I was going to avoid the trade. If I trade, then probably like maybe he drops the e pawn there. But sorry, rook d8. He could take with the king though. He could take with the king. And probably if two computers played, it's a draw, but this is annoying, and my knight is not great. But yeah, he played rook h8. I played a4. And this was critical because I'm threatening knight d5, which is just winning, I think. I think it's winning. Maybe it's not winning. It looks winning, though. And then he found the other critical move, I think, because I'm once again threatening knight d5. No. What am I threatening here? Yeah, I think I'm threatening knight d5 still. Yeah. And then I couldn't find anything here. So I went for this, and then I got really nervous. But fortunately, it's a natural move. Although, personally, I'm sure I would have just brought in the king, because why not? Why not activate your king and get it off the back rank? Oh, yeah, because of this. Oh, wow. But he could also, okay, so he had to do, okay, just run the g-pawn then. But is this still a problem? Yeah, so he was scared of like that. And then my knight can kind of come in. Yeah, he had, but still, I think he's holding on there. But yeah, no, that's scary for him for sure. I understand why he did that. But fortunately, I saw the slow tactic. Didn't see it right away. It took me like 20 seconds or something. But yeah, I'm up a piece, but still tricky. Still very tricky. And then I went off the leading pawn. That's generally what you want to do when you are behind connected passed pawns. The most natural move is to go after the vulnerable one, but you actually go after the leading one because it then freezes both pawns. And I forget who originally discussed this concept. It might have been Tarash. It might have been Tarash. But yeah, because this can't move, and then the other pawn can't move. So you go after the leading pawn as a principle. Because for example, if you go after this pawn, then the other pawn just runs, and if you chase it, then the other pawn defends it. So he brings in his king. I almost flagged here. I wasn't really sure. I mean, I wanted to improve the knight. I was thinking about this, but then I got nervous about, I don't know. I got a bit nervous about things. So, yeah, so had he taken this pawn, there's a fork. So that's actually indirectly defended. So he brings in the king. I defend my pawn now. And yeah, so here I think I might have been losing. He might have had rook h1. Okay, no, I guess I'm surviving there. Okay, I guess I was fine. So he went this way. Yeah. And then I get the hell out of there. Bring in my king. This is a kind of scary to trade because he gets it. But his three connected pawns go down to 2. And he's a little bit closer to my king and my knight. So I traded, brought in my king closer. Wanted to keep my pawn, even though I could have traded pawns here. I didn't want to go down that route. It's a little too close for comfort. So then, yeah, how did he lose a pawn here? Oh yeah, he just couldn't defend it. And then brought in the king. Yeah, it was yeah, I still had to be careful here. And I was always playing off increment pretty much the whole time. Really wanted to keep this pawn. And then it was pretty simple from here. I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple, but still had to be careful. And his best bet was probably still to just go in front of the pawn. Best chance. I mean, because he's just getting too far away from the pawn now. Yeah. Okay. Now let's look at that with the engine. Somebody ran it already. Looks like my opponent. Wow. So there were 3 points where I blundered and it was equal. So I missed big things here. Okay, let's look at that from the top. So looks like knight c6 and bishop e7 are the main lines. Knight c6 is the main line here. Yeah, okay. So knight h7 is second main line. d5 is the best move here in the main line. Yeah, kind of annoying. And computer says there's different ways to play. This might be simplest. Oh wait, black doesn't recapture. Then knight with the pawn. It captures with the knight. So that's the best way for black to play here. But he went knight h7. Yeah, g5 is the best move. Bishop e3 was also good, about equally as good. I guess queen d3 was playable too. Takes. Yeah, so had he taken, I guess this was also playable for him. And I'm trying to remember, I think I was planning to take, which would have been a mistake. This was my plan. Oh, bishop e5. I saw this, but I thought this was still... I thought this would still be at least fine. Why is this not... Oh, well, we are down a pawn, but why is this so bad? Why is this completely winning? Okay, or... Here, let's say. Okay. Pretty wild. So it's minus 3. And then, I'm surprised black has that much play with only 2 pieces developed. So that was my plan. And it looks like that would have been losing. Now, had I actually followed through with that, I'm not sure. Because I might have... Because queen g4 kind of looks nice too. I might have played queen g4, which would have been okay. Yeah, so had he taken, bishop g5 is a mistake. Computer wants queen g4, knight db5, queen d3. Just wants to develop. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do just because we're down a pawn, but okay. But he played g6. I played f4. So this was all fine and dandy. Yeah, so here, taking is okay. I guess everything was okay here. Yeah, I was just scared of e5, which is the best move here, but white is still okay, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. It felt uncomfortable to me. I did not want to see e5. Yeah, so it took. Oh, this is a mistake. Queen d4. So rook h1 first after all. I didn't do this because of c5. But c5 is apparently bad for black. After b3, we can go on the a1 diagonal. Or queen. What's the whole day? Computer keeps recommending queen d3. What's the idea of that? Maybe just getting ready to castle. Let's just make a couple moves. Yeah, I'm not really sure what queen d3 is about. Unless, yeah, white does want a castle here. Okay, so it's just about preparing castling. So this is not as good because of e5. So queen d4, e5. I thought I could just take. The problem with that is knight g5 apparently. And if I take on d6, there's a fork. So that's pretty annoying. If we play bishop e2. Okay. Huh. So, yeah, pretty complicated. Yeah, e5 and then... excuse me. If I don't take... Then queen b6. I mean, it's still pretty equal for both sides there. But rook h1 was better. Okay. I don't mind that too much. It's not so simple. And the eval isn't a huge shift. So rook h1 was good. And yeah, this was all fine. Yeah, this was all fine. Yeah. Okay. So this is a blunder apparently. So this is one of the key blunders. Now, why is that? Yeah, c5, I thought I had knight d5. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so I guess we're fine here, but we had better options. So there's check, king b1. Oh. Oh, he just goes queen a7. Yeah, why did I think I had this? Maybe that's ultimately... oh, yeah, that's what happened in the game, eh? Yeah, or no, you could have played c5 here. For some reason... Yeah, okay, I miscalculated here. Because I saw the c5 issue, but then I thought I just have knight d5, but I forgot he still just takes... He just takes the bishop. So I got lucky here. Yeah, I miscalculated. I had only a minute at this point, so that explains the mistake. But yeah, just c5, and I thought I was fine after knight d5, but I wasn't. So I should have just taken on f7, although I probably wouldn't have done that just because it's scary. That's just kind of scary. So I probably would have just developed maybe king b1 or something is what I might have played. But okay. So that was the first mistake that I regret. Yeah, I'm down to 22 seconds here, living off of increment. All these moves were more or less okay. Computer's recommending knight d5 here. Yeah, that looks very good. I didn't see it. But still winning. It likes all my choices here. So this was the second blunder that I made. It wants knight d5 right away. So how does that work? What's the idea there? So if he takes... The best is queen d5, but queen f8 is also winning. And then rook c3. Yeah, this is kind of complicated. And then rook b3 check. There's some win here. Yeah, that's I'm not that good. I'm not that good. But even better was queen takes d5, and yeah, still, yeah, I'm not this good. But his rook isn't in the game. Bishop is limited in its role, and I would have done it this way. And then how do we continue here? Yeah, it's still tricky. It's not obvious. And even this imbalance here is a little bit of work. But yeah, so but there was a win there. That's above my pay grade though. That is above my pay grade. Wow. Knight d5. I think knight b5, same idea. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I can see it, like I can understand it, but for that to start being on my radar, probably I need to be like 150 points higher, I think, to start considering such things. Yeah. There's also other moves here, though. Queen c4 was Queen c4. Hello, Game and Music. Oh, you just came here. You missed a fantastic game. When you watch a live stream, I don't know if you can rewind or you have to wait for it to be like uploaded, but this was a fantastic game from beginning to end. You should come back later. Like watch it from the beginning. Yeah. Can I tell you why is knight d5? Yeah, so I just explained it though. I just explained it. So it's just that we have an active queen and an active rook. So if he takes it, we bring the rook into the game. So we move the queen out of the way, either by queen f8 or queen d5. Black's rook is on the other side of the board, not helping defend. Black doesn't really have any good moves. We are threatening rook c8 here immediately. And our king is safe. So what can black do other than like move the queen or move the king? And if he moves the king, there's different ways to do it. I would probably start by rook b3, but the computer likes queen b5 check. And after the king moves again, just the coordination of our queen and rook against the only defense is a queen, which is a good, I mean, it's a big piece, but it won't be able to defend against direct rook threats. So check if he comes in here. I think we just go rook b3. Is going to win the queen in 2 moves. And if he blocks to us here, then we have, this should be winning, I think, queen c8. Wait, and then what? Yeah, it's still, okay, maybe I have to repeat. Well, we could just pick up the bishop here, but there must be another way to do this. Rook b3 wins there on the spot. And if queen b7, again, you could take the bishop, but I wonder if this is fine too. Oh, maybe it's still work. There's many moves that are winning, but the computer just kind of wants to pick up that bishop. You're asking, can black take pawn with queen on c2 after you move queen? But I'm not trying to. No, proper notation would help me read that. Can black take pawn with queen on c2? You mean, can black take on c2 after I move the queen? Oh, you mean here? That's just too dangerous. For one, we just have rook c3, just wins the queen on the spot. Even without that, it's far too dangerous. We have way too many moves here. Yeah. Everything's winning. Okay, let me just get back to the game. So, yeah, so a5 was a blunder, though. Not just because I missed knight d5 and knight b5, because I had other moves here that were good, but it's a blunder because bishop e7, apparently. Bishop e7 equalizes. Why is that so important? Why only that move? That's very surprising to me. Like what if he moves the rook? Why is this the only equalizing move? Oh, because he just wins my pawn. That is what he played. So he found the best move. But that, looking at it now, even with the engine, it's not so obvious to me. Like that's like every other move is winning for white. This is the only drawing move or equalizing move. It does force queen b6. Computer says that also queen c4 is okay, but that's complicated. Yeah. So anyway, this is what happened in the game. Yeah, that's hard to see. You know, even if I had more time to see that a5 is a blunder because of bishop e7, that's very hard to see. a5 is so natural here. Yeah, that's a tricky one. So yeah, I went here and yeah, then I found b7. I guess there was also knight a4, which I didn't even look at. I mean, once I saw b7, I just played it. But yeah, I didn't see knight a4, which is apparently also winning. Ooh, it's starting to lose my voice. And then from here on, it doesn't matter. This still required technique, but we are up a piece. Yeah. And computer likes how I played. It didn't say I made any mistakes from here on out. I'll just fast forward there. Okay, so normally my routine lately has been start with Puzzle Streak, then play one classical game, and then play a bunch of rapid games on chess.com. Excuse me, but this game was so long and analyzing it took a while. I'm going to end it here. Plus my voice is starting to get strained. It's a 2-hour stream so far, so I will end it here. But I think that was a fantastic game. It was fun to play. I think I played well overall. And I did remember my opening theory on it, so I'm happy about that. So that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow. Take it easy. See you next time.